All right. One has to assume that Mr. Beck is suffering psychological delusions of grandeur of biblical proportions. This guy is right up there with Jim Jones. You tell me. At his website, Beck placed restoring honor in the context, his little Beck Palooza on Saturday. He placed it in the context of the moon landing, the Montgomery bus boycott, Iwo Jima, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and other landmark historical events. His website also suggested that Beck is following in the tradition of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, most of the founding fathers, Martha Washington, the Wright brothers, and anyone else you want to toss in there. The video also was shown at Restoring Honor, where the geese flew over. All right, here we go. From the beginning, from the opening of his sermon on Saturday. Yee-hoo! On America. Turning back. Where have we heard this before? To God.
Something beyond imagination is happening.
Yes.
Something that is beyond man is happening.
Yes.
America today begins to turn back to God.
God. Woo-hoo! Go God.
For too long.
How long?
This country has wandered in darkness, and we have wandered in darkness in periods from the beginning.
Oh, really?
We have had moments of brilliance and moments of darkness.
Oh!
But this country has spent far too long worried about scars and thinking about the scars and concentrating on the scars.
Stars?
Today we are going to concentrate on the good things in America.
Scars? Oh, he said scars? I thought he said stars. I thought he was busting up on astrologers or something. Son of a bitch, this is good. All right. Beck says he's looking for the next George Washington. Who's in the crowd right now?
What that stick and that man did.
What?
Have trust in the Lord and recognize that Moses and Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, they were men. They were just like you.
I thought they were apple trees.
They just picked up their stick.
Their stick.
I think I can relate to Martin Luther King out of all of these giants.
Yeah.
I can relate to Martin Luther King probably the most because we haven't carved him in marble yet. He's still a man. That's the message.
We haven't. Where? He said this was all spontaneous, that the Spirit would speak through him. I believe him. But I think the Spirit is old granddad or maybe Jack Black. I don't know. But son of a bitch, man. What did he say there? Pick up your stick.
I forgot that was in there. This should be the George Washington bit.
Okay, now, are we on number 2 or number 3 now? You have no idea, do you? It's just craziness. Beck explains the importance of his new reformed...
No, this is the George Washington bit.
Oh, so we've got an extra one. Okay, now he's looking for George Washington, who's in the crowd right now.
Somewhere in this crowd. No, I have been looking for the next George Washington. I can't find him. I know he is in this crowd. He may be 8 years old, but this is the moment. This is the moment that he dedicates his life, that he sees giants around him.
Ah! Kill the British!
And 25 years from now,
freedom!
He will come not to this stair, but to those stairs. And he can proclaim, I have a new dream. That must be our goal.
What? What? George Washington will have a new dream. That must be our goal. Because he's not made out of marble. Or, hello?
He's here somewhere.
I hear things. There go the geese. There goes a flock of them. Oh, my God. Look. Look. Oh, we're surrounded by miracles today. Geese. There's a George Washington out there who's going to fight the British, and he's 8 years old? I don't know. Now we get to the good part. The Black Robe Regiment. Ooh, his army of holy warrior preachers who will forcibly restore God in America. You apostate son of a bitch! You will believe! Oh. There are 240 men and women of all faiths, except Muslims, standing with Beck at the rally, ready to start the heart of the nation again, as in Dick Cheney, and return the heart to God.
For 240 years, they have been absent from the American landscape. The Black Robe Regiment is back again today. America, it is time to start the heart of this nation again.
Yeah!
And put it where it belongs, our heart with God. Go to your churches.
Amen.
Your synagogues.
Amen.
Your mosques.
Mosque.
Anyone that is not preaching hate and division. Anyone that is not teaching to kill another man.
Like
These
Michael Moore.
240 men and women from all faith represent thousands of clergy that we couldn't fit into this area that are amongst you now.
Oh.
Thousands that have come here to the mall to stand with America and God.
And the 8-year-old George Washington and the geese. Ooh. I was going to say the geese again, but I think I've worked that one. Oh, Black Robe Regiment? Well, the Black Robe Regiment has been around for a long time, Glenn. It's just been molesting young children inside these sanctum sanctorums that you're talking about. All the priests, all the Black Robe Regiment, they have been buggering little boys and girls, Glenn. Is that what we're to return to? No, Mike Malloy, you filthy demon! This guy is nuts. Nuts. He's like a squirrel running across Central Park, and he stops every once in a while to check his nuts. That's Glenn Beck. Blah, 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 blah.